Hello, this is Badoodles. Today I'm going to show you some of the items that I've been working on in my pottery class. Um, it's going to be short. This here is a little planter, and it was made with a white type of clay. I'm not sure. It was fired, then was underglazed with the blue and the colors, and then we put a top glaze on it. But the kiln didn't fire quite right, but I think it's cute anyway. And what else is cute about this is that the legs, they come right out and slip in your plant. And she's kind of standing on her head. So I think that would turned out rather cute. I was trying some different techniques and stuff. All of this is, I'm really not, I've done a few projects on the wheel, and I think I'll show you one of those. I think I may have one. Then I done this fish planter. That's the front, that's the sides. And I am going to rub like some gold highlights around the edge of the fins and maybe even a little bit of glitter or something to give my fish a look. I love the way the tail and the fins look. I'm sorry I did the eyes like that, but I wanted it kind of whimsical or funny or whatever. Probably shouldn't have done that, but anyway. And that's just the bottom. I did put little feet on it too on this one. And you usually don't glaze the bottom of it that much, even though she did end up putting these on stilts when it was fired. Because if that glaze touched the shelf, it's like a done deal. It's stuck forever. Then I did this here. This is another planter. This is a fox. There's his little bushy tail. And I used like a texture. I just kind of rubbed a roller thing right around that. And this is glazed on the inside as well. The colors turned out much darker this time than in the past. I thought this was going to be more of a teal, a light color teal, almost like a aqua-like color or something, but everything kind of fired differently this time. But, you know, I'm new at this. This is a beginning class that I'm taking. It's free form. You kind of do what you want. But I thought this turned out okay. Okay. What else? I don't know if I showed this. I did this one a while ago. This is just a big oversized mug. This here was just experimenting, wrapping it around different types of cylinders, and then I freehand a little bird. And this is kind of a catch-all jar. It's good for keeping, like, say, pens and pencils, and, you know, I keep a little bit of everything is what I'm planning to do with that. Okay, what else have I made? This project was a fail. We used a new type of, well, it was new to me, glaze called oxidized red. And this was supposed to turn out red color, but for some reason it just looked very pale looking. So I am going to repaint this with just regular craft paints and then just seal it because I'm not satisfied with that. But it's also a little planter. So I am going to repaint that with some colors and stuff. Then this is another little planter I did in class. And I think these would look really nice if I put like the air plants and stuff in it. And this one I do have to put her little earrings in her ear. So I thought that looked okay. This color here, the red, turned out good, but this was a purple, but you can see it almost looks, oh, I don't know what color it looks like. And this is purple, but it actually looks almost black on here. But if you look at it compared to the black hair, it's not too, you know, you can tell it's not black. But that's just another little project I did. And then my very last project I was experimenting. You know, I had to do a little Dolly. She has yarn hair. I think I'm going to make a hanger on her. She has little dangly legs. And how I put the legs on, I put a hole in the back and put the ribbon through the holes. And then there's holes on her legs, so her legs just kind of dangle. See if I can get a close-up of her face. I wanted them to look kind of rustic looking, not like super perfect or anything. And that's her. And I think that's what I've done so far. I'm going to be starting on some new projects next week. And I'll show you what these look like once it's finished. But I like the way the fish turned out. I liked all the details, and these little scales are showing up and everything. But I think if I highlight it with some gold, it'll look even better. So I don't know where my project is I did on the wheel. I did use the wheel a little bit, but I'm not as much of a fan of the wheel. So I like this to, oh, I got a birdhouse. Hold on, I'm going to show you my birdhouse. I know where it's at. And on the birdhouse, we used a coil method. It's just a bunch of coils of clay that we piled up, stacked one on top of each other, and then I made like a little curly Q design. This is not that straight or anything like that, but this is me experimenting. And this here, instead of an underglaze, it just has a glaze right on it. And this was a brown clay, whereas all the other projects I made was a white clay. And then we put the hole in it, and this just hangs on a rawhide, a leather-like cord. So, and that was my little birdhouse. So I think it turned out okay. I'm enjoying the class immensely. It gets me away from doing what I normally do every day, thrifting and sewing and stuff. But I think of all the projects, I showed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects. Between those projects, I think between this one or this one is my favorite. Of course, her hair is kind of crazy looking, but I am going to do something to her hair. I just got these from the studio today. So let me know which one is your favorite. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. I will be having a sale on Saturday at noon, and I got some surprises. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of one of the things that I'm going to be selling. 2 things I'm going to have on Saturday's show. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm coming. Okay, it's just 2 things that I'm going to show you. I found these today. I was kind of excited. Ooh. This is a Mickey Mouse blow mold. And it has the original light and everything in it. And the other one I found today, these cords are kind of like mixed up on top of each other. I've never seen this one before. And this one, I think, has an orange light in it. Let me plug it in and see. Yeah, look at that. So those are 2 sneak previews of things I'm going to have on my Saturday show. So be sure to join me Saturday at noon Eastern Time. See you later. Bye-bye.